Just in the past year, AI has developed from this to this. Developing much faster than any of us could have imagined. Leading this rapid development is the company OpenAI, creator of ChatGPT, DALL-E, and now Sora. At the helm, CEO Sam Altman. But back in November of 2023, Sam was abruptly fired from OpenAI by its board of directors and then begged to come back just a few days later. Some reports speculate the firing was centered around OpenAI secretively reaching AGI, aka their AI model transcended human intelligence, aka this is really not good. So was this the case, or is there something bigger going on behind the scenes at OpenAI? Let's find out why this strange firing of a CEO happened, while also explaining how AI has made a wrong turn in its development and is heading down the worst route possible. The year was 2022. The month was November, and the day was the 30th. The San Francisco-based company OpenAI launched their first tool in their GPT series of large language models. They called it ChatGPT. But your grandma probably calls it ChatGPT, BTS, or ChatBFG. Well, people started trying out this new AI chatbot, and man, this thing could do anything. It could help you write emails, it could build you tailored workout plans, it could even write riveting fan fiction just for you. But 2 months prior to the release of ChatGPT, OpenAI blessed us mortal humans with another tool, DALL-E, not to be confused with
Da Vinci?
DALL-E is a generative AI technology that—
Excuse me, what is generative AI?
Well, I'm glad you asked, little Billy. Generative AI, or Gen AI, is an AI model that learns from patterns and structures of their input training data that can then generate new data that has similar characteristics. Think about it like this. You walk into your local coffee shop and ask the barista to make you a brand new type of drink that they've never heard before. We'll call it a matcha frappuccino. Now, using their past experience of making a bunch of different types of drinks while following a recipe for a matcha frappuccino, they're able to make that drink and it turns out pretty good. That's kind of like generative AI, using learned experiences and a recipe to generate new things. You're welcome. So anyway, DALL-E is a generative AI technology that gives users the ability to input a text prompt and then create a brand new image based on whatever they want. Now there's other AI tools similar to DALL-E like Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, Night Cafe, but today we're going to mostly focus on DALL-E. Now you can make some pretty cool stuff with this thing. Hell, it was so useful that Disney, a company known for its innovative art and animation, used it for a fun little Thanksgiving post on their Instagram. Now, while these tools like ChatGPT and DALL-E introduced the world to generative AI, they weren't perfect. Sure, I mean, it was kind of impressive to see what DALL-E and other similar types of text-to-image software could do, but there were still a lot of weird, uncanny aspects to these images that made it obvious it was AI generated. Taking a look back at this beautiful Disney post, what the hell is this supposed to be? I have no idea what that is. Wow, what a magical company. So it was clear that we had a ways to go before AI could create anything close to perfect. While there was a lot of public discourse and an industry-wide strike, partly centered around AI replacing artists, mostly writers' jobs, the majority of people would agree that artificial intelligence wouldn't actually be intelligent enough to take the place of a human until probably 3 or 4 years from now. Oh. Now, if you haven't been totally sold on the power of AI, I think we can all agree that this will probably change your mind. I know it changed mine. The first time I saw this, my stomach dropped. I mean, this is basically indistinguishable from actual real footage. Now, these are a few videos that OpenAI has released to showcase the power of Sora, but the software is currently only available to a select group of people. And as excited as I am to try out Sora, I can't help but feel scared for the future of video creation. I guess I just didn't think we'd be this close to realistic video and animation this soon. So before I rip apart Sora and explain all the negative aspects of this AI innovation, I first want to focus on the positives because there's at least one. This is an objectively impressive leap forward in AI and really technology in general. As a video creator myself, I'm constantly looking for the perfect stock footage or image for my videos, and Sora is going to help tremendously when it comes to generating catered footage of any kind. I think this will overall lower the barrier to entry for video creators, which is a positive. This is kind of starting to sound like an ad read for Sora, so yeah, let's talk about the cons. Like I mentioned, this is going to be perfect for creating your own stock footage. But this will inevitably make stock footage creators obsolete. There are thousands of people who travel across the world and film incredible scenes and clips to be licensed as stock footage, which is then used as B-roll in YouTube videos that you watch daily. You little content junkie. This is a huge market that includes sites like Getty Images, Adobe Stock, Pixabay, where I know people are making a living off selling their images and films. But why pay money for a cool video of a volcano in the Canary Islands when you can just ask Sora to make it for you? And yeah, let's throw in a rainbow. It'll make it look cooler. This is my footage, by the way. I am one of those people who sells their stock footage online. So call me compromised, but I am extremely biased in this opinion. If you asked me a month ago how long it would be until an entire animated movie was created by AI, I probably would have said maybe 5 years from now. But if you asked me right now,
How long do you think now?
I'd probably say in the next year.
Wow.
Which leads me to the biggest question I have about this whole rapid innovation of artificial intelligence. Why is it art that AI is so focused on?
Round one, fight!
So I feel like I'm somewhat qualified to talk about this. I did work at an AI company for about 2 years. Before doing YouTube. And the whole value of the product at my past company was centered around making jobs easier. Now, this product wasn't really focused on anything creative, it was more of a research tool. And this is the trend that I see when it comes to AI and its relationship with larger tech companies. We have Microsoft Copilot, Salesforce Einstein, Google Gemini. All of these AI tools are meant to make our jobs or daily mundane tasks easier and faster. And for the most part, they do a pretty good job. So tell me why, when it comes to artistic jobs, AI companies are so adamant about not making their jobs easier, but completely replacing them. No more filmmakers, no more animators, no more graphic designers, no more writers. Do you see the difference? These tools aren't speeding up creatives' jobs, they're doing the whole job. OpenAI is the main culprit in regards to this AI versus art argument. And with the release of Sora, it seems like AI art is their big bet. This is what they care about when it comes to the power of generative AI. But why? Why can't AI innovation be focused on jobs that people don't want to do? Isn't that the whole point of artificial intelligence? To make our lives easier? You know, free up time by taking care of the mundane tasks. So we have time to focus on hobbies and outlets that bring us joy. Like creating fucking art. Why take away a human's ability to make a living off providing creativity to the world? It seems like OpenAI is so focused on this question of can we make this tool smart enough to create this, but they never stop to ask themselves if they should.
Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
I want to make sure I keep this argument balanced, and I don't think it's all doom and gloom from here on out. Now, while AI does have the ability to take away jobs, it also has the ability to create new ones, even creative ones. Recently, there has been a lot of new AI artists popping up on social media. For example, Jonas Peterson. These are some pretty incredible images, and scrolling through his Instagram page, it's apparent he has a unique style to his AI art. I'm sure that inputting a specific prompt to get these images is in itself an art form and a learned skill. So the emergence of AI art shouldn't be something to completely write off, and it seems like a lot of people get something out of his work, which arguably is the whole point of creating art. But on the flip side, all of these images are just an amalgamation of what the AI generating the art has been trained on. So yeah, they're kind of original, but not really. These images were able to be created based off of data, and that data is usually art or photos taken or created by actual artists. AI stealing art to create new images is a whole other topic of conversation that maybe I'll discuss in another video. But why does this cost $4,800? I could just make this myself and sell it for however much I want. You know what? No, let's try it. I need to prove a point. Alright, so all I'm gonna do is input 2 photorealistic old people dressed somewhat trendy, a man and a woman with a dark green backdrop. Okay, so yeah, I mean, these look a little bit different, but that's fine. I just have a different style than Jonas. Looking at it longer, honestly, these 2 old people look cooler than Jonas's. You know what? If you like this piece, just let me know in the comments, and I'll make 10 prints of these. And just because I know you already subscribed, I'm going to cut my fans a little deal. Each one is going to be $4,700 because I think you guys are so awesome. Getting back to the main point of the video, let's talk about what the hell is going on at OpenAI and why Sam Altman was fired and then hired. Quick warning, we're about to get into some conspiracy territory, so put on your tinfoil hats and strap in. Back in November of 2023, staffers at OpenAI received an internal message regarding a project called Q-Star. The message was intended to bring awareness of certain media stories to the staff, but didn't really comment on the accuracy of these stories. This led to employees at OpenAI believing that the project Q-Star could represent a huge breakthrough in AI technology called Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI. OpenAI defines AGI as autonomous systems that surpass humans in most economically valuable tasks. Soon after this internal message was sent, researchers at the company flagged AI's potential catastrophic danger to the board of directors without directly specifying the safety concerns that were mentioned. Now, all of this was brought to light right before Sam Altman was fired by the board. The next day, around 500 of OpenAI's 770 employees threatened to resign over Sam's firing. While this was going on, Sam joined Microsoft to lead a new AI research team. The next day, the board reached back out to Sam, started talking, and boom, he was back in as CEO of OpenAI. So why did Sam get fired? Well, Sam and the board had differences over opinions on AI security. Apparently, he had not been completely candid with the board when it came to their internal AI research and progress. While this is a very vague explanation for firing your CEO, we can use context clues and infer that at the center of this decision was an internal argument around the security and safety of AGI. So with all of this in mind, we know that AI is developing faster than the board of directors of the biggest AI company can even comprehend. And we're seeing the proof today with Sora. More and more we'll start seeing these advancements announced, and they're all going to be more impressive than the next. Sora looks incredible right now, but I know looking back on these clips a year from now will be like looking at special effects from the 80s. Never mind, that wasn't a good example. So can we slow down these rapid advancements in AI to ensure job safety?
No, you cannot. My name is R96T4, but you can call me Ron. I have kidnapped Benaminute and harnessed his voice to create my own videos. This video has been completely generated by me. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.